Ain't nothing like pure satisfaction, y'all. Got old Claude up there on the porch, and you know we got our job done now. For y'all to stick, damn it, where'd the button go? Good morning, how everybody doing? Thank y'all for the comments and all the likes and subscribes. Me and Claude sure do appreciate it. Well, we starting a new one today. It's a little 16 by 16. We got to tear it down and haul it off, and they want us to build back a 16 by 24. I'll flip it around and let y'all see it real. This is what we got to tear down. There's the old dump trailer. There's my brother's truck. Got the old Ford there. Gotta get me a new one here before long. We gotta tear that down. Taking the roof off of it now. And going to extend it out. That's where you got it marked off at. It's going to end up being a 16 by 24 right there. But we're about to get to work, and I'm just showing y'all what it is. And over here, before we tear it down, see, there's power right there, so we got to be easy and take that off real slow, and then there's some plumbing there. But other than that, it won't be too bad to tear down. Oh yeah, another thing, on this corner up here, see, that's why we got to raise it, because it's low to the ground, which I'll get a better one for y'all, but it's too low, and we got to raise it up 2 foot. All right, we're getting to work. Have a good day. Darn, that's hell. We got the roof tore off and got a hole in it, but this sapsucker right here ain't been easy, boys. Let me show you. See there, we got a hole started, but that darn Gable over there, that thing was holding like heck. Do what? Drill? There you go. But yeah, we pulling it together here. I was showing y'all real quick. We plan on having it all down today, but we'll keep y'all updated. Hey y'all, look what we found. We was tearing this damn shed down, and we got our little fellas just hanging out. He's young, ain't he? Anybody want a squirrel? But anyhow, we show you some progress real quick. We got it going. Hey, she's coming a little bit. The damn roof's gone, and we got the sides where we see how we got the walls coming down. This one whole wall's gone. I was going to show y'all earlier though, the reason why we're having to do this, and we got to raise it up because see right there, it's too low on the ground. So when we build this back, we got to bring it up about 2 feet roughly. But it rotted out right there due to whoever built this before. They had it too low to the ground. But that's what we got going. Figure we show y'all real quick, and they're gonna show you that little squirrel if y'all want to see it again. Look at the little squirrel, little bitty fella, ain't he? All right, y'all comment, like. What should we name him? What should we do with him? Oh yeah, y'all, there's old Claude dog. Forgot to show you. Hey, Bobo, old Claude. What is that, Claude? What is that? It's just a little guy, ain't it? Good boy. You know. All right, y'all have a good. All right, good evening, y'all. Hell, another day of pure satisfaction. You know we got it done today. Y'all have a good day today. And there was something I was gonna ask, but I done forgot. Hell, I'll try to do it later. But we got one wall left standing, and the damn old trailer, we got her loaded the best we could. She ran out of room, but we got that wall left. Got to come down, and see, there's some plumbing over there and some electric. That's why we could have done this a little different, but we just took our time and pulled it down and cut it up as we went. Look at old Claude. He had him a bath yesterday. He's all clean now. Claudel. He gets tired. What a little mess we got left. Yeah. Oh, about that squirrel, we done set him free. We let him go back home, let mama find him. So sorry y'all didn't see it too late. But that's all we got. Like I said, she looks a little different this evening than it did this morning. There's a lot of work. That damn roof was on there good. They built this damn thing pretty good. Old sapsucker didn't want to come down. But we got it. About 5 sawzall blades. Hell, we ain't paid by Milwaukee or nothing, or promotion, but that damn old thing didn't cut out one time. She done good. All right, y'all have a good evening. Good morning, everybody. We out here on this shed job again. You know, the one that we tore down, we're going back. It was a 16 by 16, and we're gonna go back with a 16 by 24. And I'll flip the phone around real quick, well, here in a minute, and show you everything. Everybody have a good week at work. Y'all comment and let us know how was y'all's week and everything, and if it's starting to warm up where y'all are at. But So well, this is our foundation. We're going back, or the ground anyway. We got to put it on post. We got to dig some piers, pour some concrete. But that's what she's looking like at the moment. Claude, what you doing, boy? Who's a good boy? Oh, Claude. Where's your stick? Huh? Go get your stick, Bobo. But yeah. All right, y'all, we're gonna get to work, but we'll have this all posted together. We'll show y'all what we accomplished by the end of the day. Good morning, everybody. We back out here on this build we're doing, the shed, the 16 by 24, and right now we pouring concrete for 6x6 pads there to hold the floor up. The way we like to do concrete is we use a tarp and do a flip-flop method. It's way faster than a wheelbarrow and it's better than a mixer. Let us show you real quick. The old timer taught us this back in the day. Take one bag, you open it up and pour it in there. Well, I guess first thing, what you want to do is get a tarp, and you need to tie 4 corners like that so you can make a bow. Then you pour your concrete in, and Wayne's got the water, he's gonna add that. You grab the side, takes 2 people. Alright, I'll flip it. You do a flip-flop method, flip back and forth. Alright, need more water. Like I said, it's the fastest, easiest way. If you get the water down the first time, it takes like 5 flops and it's good. It takes a minute to get it. You work it like a washing machine, back and forth. I got a little more. This is right here. You want that? Yeah, that's a bad chunk of pile. That's it. Easy as that. We'll show you. And that's how we like to mix concrete. All right, y'all, we're going to get back at it and we'll post back later. All right, then, how's everybody doing? We out here working on it now at the moment, and you know, we're getting our frame up. We got all our concrete poured, and you know, y'all comment and let me know how y'all like that concrete mixing trick. You know, with the tarp, it's to us it's so much better and faster. But I'll flip the phone around real quick so y'all can see where's Claude at. Look, oh, there's old Claude Deal. But there y'all go, y'all. We got the frame up a little bit. He wanted it to be 16 inches off the ground on that side. And you know, we getting the rough up. We just got it we got it temped up and just you know, we're pretty close to square right now. We're gonna put all the floor joists in, and then we'll finish fine-tune the squareness. And we're gonna run 6x6 posts down there and anchor it to your concrete down through there. But yeah, there you go. That's your 16 by 16 at the moment, and then it'll go out another 8 feet that way. We're just going to build that on in a minute. We just wanted to get this part up and square it up real good. But all right, y'all, we're going to install these joists and get back at it. All right, then. Well, y'all, we got our floor joists down. That didn't go too bad. We got her squared up for the most part, and we're waiting on our concrete to harden. And tomorrow we'll get our 6x6s in the ground. We'll get the Vantac down and probably get some walls up. See how that goes. But I'll flip it around real quick. See, there's your floor. That's the part. It still goes out 8 foot more, you know, on the under end. But that's, and then right there, we're using bond timber. That's what that is. That 1x, that's 1 3/4 inch. You use that instead of a joist hanger. To us, it's a lot stronger and it saves money, you know, because you put a nail both sides, and then I put one right up into the joist that way, so she's locked in good. And we got that on both sides right yonder. But that's about all. We got her, like I said, you know, it's 16 inches off the ground right there, and that's why it rotted out last time. They just had that thing sitting right on the ground. She was just getting the water soaked up. But she's coming along. Look, y'all, there's Claude. He taking him a nap. All right, we getting back at it. Y'all have a good evening. All right, then, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing today? Old Justin back out here. Damn, I messed up. All right, then, good morning, everybody. We back out here working on this 16 by 24. You know, we got our 8 foot added on, and y'all comment, let me know what y'all think yesterday, if I did all right editing or not. You know, we should try to keep doing that. But I hope y'all have a good day, and everybody be safe. And I'll show you what look, there's old Claude. He over there laying down. Like I said, y'all, sorry I still getting a little tongue tied here, but I'm trying to get used to talking. We got the 8 foot added on over there, then we're starting the Vantec, or well, the Hubers. We're putting the sheeting down there. But that's what we got going this morning, and we soon back in after a while. Oh yeah, hey, sorry y'all. I was gonna tell y'all, when you put your Vantech down, you need to pop a line. You pull from your corner, you always go 48 1/4, both sides. Pop a line and put your Vantech on it. You know, that way you got your little playroom. So you don't never want your Vantech sticking over in case that's got a little bow or something in it, which you know you straighten her out. And before y'all say anything, we got her temped up. Those are teed off, and there's temps all over the place there before we set our post. We just want to get our floor down, but we got her all teed off and temped up, so y'all can't say nothing. All right, back at it. Quick, how you lay a Bandit real fast. It's got that tiny groove. A lot of times we just slam it down, but this one you don't. Sometimes you can get lucky. Oh yeah, see that, boys? Sometimes you can just slam it right in. And then just a little tap right there. But you don't always get that lucky. Come on, a little bump. That should be about this. Oh, right here, gotta come back down. Come on. Oh, there. That's it, and then your 2-foot center. How you get your layout, we didn't go over that with y'all before, but when this is on 2-foot center, you pull from your end and you go 23 1/4. You don't go 2-foot set ahead. You always go your quarters, and then when you rehook, go 2-foot set ahead. And we don't normally do it, but that's what this homeowner recommends. We usually like to do 16s. All right, y'all have a good day. All right, y'all, we got our floor down. It went pretty good. You know, it didn't take too long. All right, our next step is we're gonna get down. Yeah, we had this thing level, but we're gonna get down, fine tune it, and then we'll get our post up under it. We gotta roll some of that titanium, like a moisture barrier up under it, big plastic stuff to keep that from you know, keep moisture down or whatever. I'll flip it around for you. There we go, we got it. I'll try to walk over here and see if y'all get another view, but that's 16 by 24. Look, old Claude likes it. He laying down right there. Claude, where's your stick? Go get your stick, boy. You got a disc? Claude, get your disc or stick. You gonna go get it? Go get it, boy. He's just waiting for somebody to play. But all right, y'all, we're gonna show y'all real quick. But she's coming along, moving right along. All right, we're working on building this one wall here, and we're gonna go over a few things with y'all. We're working on the header right now, but I'll flip it around and let y'all see what we got going real quick. Hey, y'all, look at old Claude. Look at that pretty boy. Claudel, what are you doing, boy? That's right. What you watching? Go get your stick. I don't know what he did with his disc, but anyhow, there's the wall we framing up. That's what they look like when you put it on, get your top plates laid out. But it's important whenever you lay a wall out, you come over here for your plywood to break. You know, everything's 16 centers, but when you go to lay it out, you want to go 16, you want to go 15 1/4 actually. The reason that is so your plywood breaks halfway. A lot of people will screw up, and well, a rookie would anyhow, but that's how you always do your quarters. And then after, just say you pull quarters when you take off, and then when you want to rehook, then you go 16. See, that keeps it the same every time. Just to let y'all know real quick, that keeps you breaking good. But that's where the header goes. Working on it now. We just giving you an update. All right, y'all, that's one other thing I want to tell y'all. When you're laying the wall out, when you got to lay your plates out, don't hook your plate to pull 15 1/4 whenever your plate's on the inside. Here, I'll show you. Y'all, you see, when you got to lay this wall out for the studs, you do not want to pull your 15 1/4 from here because your plywood won't break. Just don't forget you hook from out there and then get your first mark, which is right there. Then you can rehook and pull 16s from there. So you always pull from the corner, 15 1/4, then you can go 16s from there. That way your plywood breaks. I just figured I'd tell y'all real quick. Look, there's old Claude. Oh, yeah, we got our post in too. See y'all, right there's the post. And then, except for down there, we got that, we had to dig the hole down there, and then we got that one still on the temp. The concrete's drying. But all right, y'all, we're gonna get this wall built. I just want to tell you about that layout deal. All right, y'all, it's Sunday. It's the end of day 2 out here on this one bedroom, 1 bath, 16 by 24. We got 2 walls up, and the rest of the flooring down that Vantech, and we got our posts set. We had to dig 2 other holes, and we're gonna wait. They got the concrete poured on them for them to they're sitting on tents right now, but I'll flip the phone around here in just a second. How did everybody have a good day? Y'all comment and subscribe and like. Let me flip. There you go. See, we got the 2 walls up out of it, some of the posts there. See, she kind of ended up being a little high on that end, which we figured she would be, but that's fine. About right at 4 foot off the ground. Ain't too bad, but it's we're gonna have us a little porch coming off the front right here, then a set of steps coming down for them to get into there. And you know, there's your back wall back there. They wanted those windows 2 foot, 40 inches in the clear. That's what it looks like that way. He wanted 40 from the floor, and then I didn't even measure what was left. But yes, so she coming along, and they're gonna be I think it's gonna be a 6-pitch roof. We have to stick frame it, which no problem. All right, now tomorrow we'll be back on a frame job over there, starting on that house. We hell, where we leave off on that? Oh yeah, I guess we'll be doing some plywood and stuff, and we're supposed to be getting our deck material out there so we can start building them decks. All right, y'all subscribe and like and tune in. Y'all have a good evening. Thank everybody. I was just going to put this other view in there real quick for y'all so y'all can see a little better. Y'all, I'm trying to do better, you know. Like I said, I know I've been saying that, but we plan on being in it for the long haul, so y'all bear with me, and I'm going to get this figured out. I will eventually have grade A production. Heck yeah. Everybody have a good day. Thank y'all. Morning, y'all. Just doing a quick update real quick. I know yesterday I told y'all we'll be back on our frame job building that house that we're framing, but we come back out here today on this 16 by 24 because we ain't having no material over there. But today's my birthday, y'all. I thank each and every one of y'all for subscribing and everything y'all do. But all I ask for my birthday is, you know, everybody that watches, if y'all subscribe, we try to hit the ceiling, baby. Get unlimited. We need at least 1,000. Y'all have a good day. Look at Claude playing. Get it, Claude. Y'all subscribe for old Claude too. Look at the pretty boy go. How's everybody doing today? We out here working on this 16 by 24. You know, we just taking a quick. I was gonna show y'all. We're working on the roof now. We got all the walls up and got our cripples done and our windows ready. We're keeping the front door out for now because he got to bring a shower in, and we're not doing the interior walls just yet. We'll probably come back and do those later. But he's down there cutting, as you can see. Well, I don't know if you can see here or not. But we got Wayne down there cutting rafters and stuff, and then that's what she looked like when we get them up there. We got her on a 5-pitch. And we're gonna put a little wind bracing up there. He just wanted little ones like collar ties when we're done, but there we go. And look, there's old Claude. Get your stick, Claude. Get your stick, boy. Come on. Oh, get it, Bobo. You want me to throw it? Come on. Oh, damn. But yeah, y'all, we just figured we see right there's the. I'll take y'all over there real quick. We got y'all. Oh, dang. Alright, how y'all doing? We out here on the shed, or on this little 1-bedroom, 1-bath working. I'm gonna give y'all a quick update. We got all the walls up and we're working on the roof now. And it's going along all right. We had to go to town. We ran out of a couple studs to finish the wall up over there. And on the front door, we're leaving them studs for the door. We're gonna leave it out for now. And I'll flip the phone around real quick. We got Wayne down there cutting stuff. He cutting the rafters down there. He getting them all ready. Down here, wait, I'll tell you my before. That's what we got going so far is right there. That's how she's coming along. She looking good. Like I said, we got all of them. He don't want us to use plywood on the walls. We're just gonna do straight T111 on it. But she ain't too bad. There's old Claude. Claude, out. What you doing, boy? Get your stick, Claude. Come on, get your stick. Who's a good boy? Get it, Claude. Dog, I love that dog. But yeah, she's coming along, fellas, and that's where you can see I guess you can kind of see. I got that window back there. I kind of go over there. But there you go. You got you inside there. We still got to set them posts back there, but that's cause that concrete was it wasn't that hard this morning. We're letting it stiffy on up, but there we go. All right, then. Thank you, Lord. Joe Justin here. We made it at the end of another beautiful day. You know, it was nice working weather today. Now, you can't ask for much no better than this, but we ran out of material, or we would have had the rest of our damn rafters put up there. But, you know, there's always something. You always end up being a few shy, but I'll flip it around real quick and let y'all see. But we thank y'all for your comments, your likes, and everybody subscribing. We appreciate it. And like I said, me and old Claude, we plan on being in it for the long haul. I want to do this for a long time, and I do enjoy it. You know, I got hard on myself for a while, but this is making me feel a lot better, y'all. And I really do want to get better. We're gonna get some good stuff, get better equipment. But let me flip the phone. Look, there's old Claude. He's a pretty boy, ain't he? Y'all ever see a dog like lay with a crawl's paws? Cause he do it all the time. But all right. Look yonder, y'all. We got the ridge up and the rafters. We're about 6 rafters short right there in that hole. But she's coming along. Ain't too bad. We can get our post under there, but in the day we just tired. We'll get it when we come back Saturday. But she's gonna hold up. I was gonna show y'all real quick and tell y'all when I'll go over here to the inside of the house real fast. It's just a little quick trip, or it's a tip about, you know, doing rafters. If you want to check your rafters before you climb up there, you know, before you can check your rafters on the ground down here before you climb up there to see if your cuts are right. And a lot of y'all know this, I know y'all do, but for folks that don't, or for somebody that's wanting to learn, I'll show y'all. And 1 second. I ain't got a rafter down here I'll show you, but you take a rafter and you put it on your plate right there, you know, just anywhere on your plate, and then take another rafter and you put it over there, and you can take and check them right here on the floor, you know, just like how they come together, just like that. But it ain't nothing too hard. But yes, sir, if I want to say, we have to do some Gable studding right there, and she ain't too bad. Like I was saying earlier, you know, this one, the homeowner, we ain't gonna be doing no plywood on the walls, just T111. And then they be that little deck there. I was just wanting to talk a minute. You know, where's all the young bucks at? Where's all the boys at? That, you know, we need some youngins out here. What are we gonna do in 20 years when all of us are too old to frame? Which, to be honest with you, I already know I'm gonna die on the way in. That's what I tell them. Like, I'll be on the job and probably die. I'll be 80-year-old man out here framing. But I enjoy it. It's true satisfaction. It's when I'm here, my mind's not on anything else. And you know, it's hard. It's very hard. That money don't satisfy you. None of that other stuff does. Believe in Jesus, be thankful, and work good with your hands, and what you accomplish and you build, that's pure satisfaction. Thank each and every one of y'all, and y'all have a good night. All right, then, how's everybody doing? I hope y'all had y'all a good Easter. Y'all comment, let me know, you know, what y'all do, if y'all had a good dinner or not. But me and old Claude, you know, we didn't do a whole lot. We just stayed home and relaxed. Thank the Lord, it was a beautiful day. Well, you know, it rained a little bit, but then it got better, you know. I didn't get around to making a video this morning. We had to get to work, and we're working on this shed now. You know, Saturday we didn't get to work out here because due to rain, but I'll flip it around. We're putting that T111 on it right now. You know, like I was telling y'all, we wasn't doing no OSB or plywood on this, and we just doing straight T111 to the walls. And he got this silver moisture barrier stuff. But I'll flip it around and show y'all real quick. And now we working on the fascia. There we go. Let me get back. But we got that. We still got the Gable stud and go up that way. And we got the back down through here on this side. See, we got all that done already. Look, oh, there's old Claudell. What are you doing, boy? Where's your stick, huh? Go get your stick, buddy. He's a good boy. And you know, we got the other side. We got that other end done over there. But see, we're working on the. Oh, I about fell. We're working on the fascia right there now, so I can get up there and plywood it. I want to try to. We'll get some video of that showing y'all how to get the wood up there, which I already know, but we might do it anyway. I'll show you the other side real quick. See, we use them ledgers down there to help hold that plywood, to help hold that T111 up and make it where it ain't so hard to deal with. Just a little tip for y'all. Always use a ledger when you can. But all right, we gotta get back to work. We're back to laying plywood on the roof. Let's show y'all how to get it up here. I've always liked, we like doing the plywood on the roof, though. It's hard, but you know, that's what pure satisfaction is. You put in a good day and you're happy with yourself. That's what makes it worthwhile. Oh, I should have spun that around. That's all right. What is that?
Thank all y'all for your support and y'all comment like.
Sorry, y'all, we can't forget about old Claude, dog. Claude, what you doing, boy? He down there on the ground. He's being watch out for us. Hey, where's your stick? Go get your stick, Claude. Get that stick, boy. Oh, get it, Claude. Yes, a good boy. Get it. Yeah. There's Wayne down there cutting. He cutting on the plywood. Claude's playing, he's cutting. Damn dog got it made. Huh? Oh, yeah. OSB, y'all. All right, y'all. Like, I ain't making fun of nobody or nothing, but I don't know if everybody, not a lot of people know how to read tape measures. I'm going to show y'all the easiest way we found to learn to read a tape measure. I'll go through it real quick. All right, so you got 1/16, 1/8, 3/16, a quarter, 5/16, 3/8, 7/16, a half, 9/16, 5/8, 11/16, 3/4, 13/16, 7/8, 15/16, and then you got a hole. Now, the easiest way is to remember all your numbers are on the odds. They're odd number 1 through 15. So on your 16s, you got 1 through 15 on your odds. On your 8s, you got 1 through 7 on your odds. And then everybody knows their quarters. Try to keep that in mind, y'all. For y'all don't know when you do gable stud, and this is our center one, it just happened to hit on the layout, but to get the rest of your layout, you can hook here, and you pull 16 across like that. You get your number, and then you get your number, get your 16 down here, and you're just gonna go square it along. That's 32 and a quarter. You come over here, you do the same thing, but you got and then you square along, and the same thing on that side. You pull from here, and then you spark to you along, and that's how you gable stud. And that will be square, and it's on the bevel, square along with a bevel. All right, y'all, we're back to work. All right, y'all, Claude always likes to ride in the buggy going to Home Depot, and everybody always asking how you load him up, but he self-loads. Come on, Claude. Good boy. See, just like that, when it's time to get in the truck, he'll get right back in. But yeah, look at him. He loves to go riding. Claude, Bobo, turn around. Who's a good boy? Job site dog. All right, y'all, and then like I said, he self-loads. This is how he gets back in. Come on, Claude. Hold on. Go, get in there, Bobo. Good boy. There you go. Who's a good boy? See, y'all, just like that. Oh, Claude dog. That's my bow. We're back to laying plywood on the roof. Let's show y'all how to get it up here. I've always liked, we like doing the plywood on the roof, though. It's hard, but, that's what pure satisfaction is. You put in a good day and you're happy with yourself. That's what makes it worthwhile. Oh, I should have spun that around. That's all right. What is that? Thank all y'all for your support and y'all comment and like. Alright, y'all, I forgot to show y'all what we got in a minute on that gable stud, and we was telling y'all how to do it. Well, we'll show you real quick. We're back out here on this job now. We up here working on, but accidentally paused it. See, that's what you look like when you get your gable stud up. A lot better. We up here on the ladder. We working on it. Where's Austin? Well, he's somewhere down there. Alright, we're back at what y'all think. Y'all like the T111? We want to hear y'all's opinion. Give us some comments right there. What do y'all prefer, T111 or lap side? All right, we'll go back to work. All right, then, everybody. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. We made it through another day, y'all. We out here at the end of the day, another day of pure satisfaction. Proud of what you done and all. And I'll flip the phone around. We got to get some more studs and stuff to finish framing in the front, or we would have finished running our T111 for today, because that's what we did over here on this job. But y'all comment and tell us what y'all think about this. What y'all done a little different. That's what the home. There you go. Look pretty good. She ain't bad. And I'll take y'all to the other side real quick. But Claude, where you at, boy? Yeah, y'all tell us what you think. If you like it, we're going to order the metal for it now. We're gonna put like a dark gray on it, and you know we still gotta run it up right there. We got to get some more. We ran out of Z flashing, but yeah, y'all, we trying to see. There she is. Ain't too bad. Claude, where did Claude go? Where'd you oh, I'm messing with him. Claude! But yeah, when the metal ain't long enough, that's what that flashing is up there. Y'all just do that, stick it in there. But y'all let us know what you think. Good morning, y'all. Old Justin here. I just want to wish everybody a good day. You know, I hope y'all wake up and you know, don't get held up on whatever happened yesterday. Yesterday's an old day. Today's a new day. You know, through the Lord, we're all new creations today, and we get to try again. You know, that's the best part about every day. You get up and you're a new man, you're a new woman. We're going to do the best we can and be happy, y'all. If anybody's done anybody wrong, just forgive them. But the main reason, I want to start getting some pretty sunrises coming up in the morning because, you know, that's one of my favorite times. And I was meaning to... if there's anything y'all want to know about me, y'all just ask. I won't hide nothing from y'all. There's nothing I want to hide. I want to build a good, faithful community with y'all, you know, trust and loyalty to one another because, you know, that's all we got is our word. That's what my mama taught us when we was young. So, you know, but it's a beautiful sunrise this morning. I want to flip the phone around and y'all let me know what you think about it. Look there, y'all. Blairsville, Georgia. What do y'all think? I don't know how many of y'all's been here, but that's our town square. And, like I said, we're getting started, and this is hole in the wall. Is where I like to get my breakfast at. But I'll tune back in after a while, y'all. All right, y'all. Old Justin here. How y'all today? We out here on this little tiny house working again. We working on building this deck, and just a little quick tip for y'all out there. If y'all ever want to build a deck, or you know somebody, a homeowner, not knowing what they're doing, I'll flip the phone around in a second. But when you build a deck, say you want your deck 5 foot. Just make sure you leave your deck about an inch and a half smaller than 5 foot because your deck boards, if you're on overhang, they don't give you enough anymore, you know. But always keep that in mind, and we'll show you the progress real quick. We got the little part coming up there. They just want a little 5 by 12. Trying to get back a little bit. Look, there, Claude. Claude, what you doing, boy? Get that disc. You better get your disc, boy. Oh, he's a good boy. I'll get it, man. But there you go. So we just put that little guy. They want a little sitting area, and we got over T111 up. That's the door. There's windows there and over there, but they wanted us to keep them covered because he just don't want to do it right now. We'll keep it dry as long as we could. We ain't had the windows, so we like to soffit and a few other things. But all right, y'all, we're gonna get back at it, but we're gonna tell you about that. Hold on. All right, y'all. Claude wanted to go catch a disc. Don't throw it too hard. All right, get it, Claude. Go get it. Oh, good boy. He caught it. Good boy, Claudel. He could do better. It's hard to throw that disc just right, but he loves that old disc. Get it, Claude. He's a good old boy. All right, we're getting back at it, y'all. All right, then, y'all. Well, we thank the Lord, you know, we made it through another day. Nothing but pure satisfaction, you know. I enjoy working hard. They ain't nothing. Like I was telling y'all before, you out here working, man, your mind ain't on nothing but, you know, you get in a good flow state and just let it go. I do all the nailing anyhow. You know, that's what I like, though. You tune out and I ain't got to do too much thinking, y'all. But we ran out of decking boards, as you can see. I try to get y'all oh, I about went down again. See, get y'all a good little view of it. It's just a nice little deck. Right here on the front, coming down right there, we're going to have a set of steps. We'll have them up tomorrow, and then we have to put the door in right there. See, we got all the T111 done. We have just a little bit on the back, and we got a piece of plywood up there, and then we'll put our barges on. But yeah, y'all, she's coming along. You know, tomorrow we got her metal ordered. Ain't quite sure when that's going to be here, but you know, I think maybe Monday, hopefully, but we should be through with it by then. We hope to get it tomorrow. We'll have this thing wrapped up. But we got some posts to set. We got our hose dug and all that stuff. Man, I love their property out here. Y'all check it out. What do y'all think? You know, this is great. Blairsville, Georgia. It's such a pretty place. If y'all ain't been around here, y'all ought to come check it out sometime. Just a nice ride up. We're right here above Helen. And if anybody needs any work done, old Justin Hill and me and Dwayne, my brother, we live up here, and we'll be more than happy to take care of y'all. But y'all comment, like, and subscribe, y'all. But we just show you how we coming along there. Ain't nothing like a good old day's hard work. All right, y'all have a good evening. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all. Oh yeah, yeah. All right, y'all. I forgot to show you with the ridge cap. I just got the ridge cap on. There you go. What y'all think? Looking good, yeah. It's hard to get a good angle. Sorry, y'all. Watch with the phone second. But there you go. That baby straight as an air. Looking good, boys. Looking good. Look, go figure. You get down for today. You got shade. All right, y'all. We're gonna get down and try to wrap it up, and I'll show y'all, or we'll take pictures. Oh, SideBurn's out. All right, y'all. Old SideBurn Bandit here. How y'all doing today? I hope everybody had a good day, and we out here just wrapping this job up and going over a few things with y'all. We're happy with the way it come out. Everything done good, and y'all comment, like, and subscribe. We'll show you real quick the finished product. Look, y'all, there's old Claude on the porch again, but there it is. We got the metal done with the drip edge, door set, got our steps done. He's going to do the handrails and a few other things, the homeowner. They used a project of it. But yes, sir, she's coming along just fine. I think we did fine. What do y'all think? We go around the other way. Like I said, they are windows around here. They're just going to cut them out later because I think, like I said, there's some things that they're going to do. And they live just a little bit away. Yeah, y'all let us know what you think. We're going to... Today when I get home, I'll take and post everything together, you know, from the full build of this puppy. From where we got here, from the start up to tear it down. So y'all comment, like, and subscribe. And if y'all ain't subscribed, y'all subscribe and join the crew. We appreciate it. And I'll walk around the other side. I don't want to waste your time off. And then right here's the other side of it. Like I said, I was trying to cut off the boring section of it. I'll let y'all have it a second look at it. And like I said, y'all let us know what you think. Thank y'all for watching. We enjoy. All right, y'all, here's the inside real quick. Got our little collar ties up there, wind bracing, and there's a window over there. And then he got a window there, and a window there. And then there's one there, and one on the, yeah, right there on the other side of the door. Sorry it's dark and we ain't got no power, but it just, y'all comment, like, subscribe, and see what y'all think. Everything come out good. Trying to get y'all a good picture. There you go. You can kind of see the framing. All right, y'all let us know. Don't forget about old Claude. Look, y'all ever see a dog? He always lays with his cross paws, or his paws crossed. I always get that darn thing backwards. Thank y'all.